moves.
No subtle moves.
No subtle moves. Everybody get relaxed.
Okay.
And we're gonna start. All right, so Sunny Moon Remedies. Next slide. Okay, the alignment. I call it an alignment, and because it's a part of my journey. You can fight whatever you want to fight all your life, but if it's meant for you to do it, it's just gonna keep circling back. And so this is keep circling to me. I started my real estate career in 2016, and so it's kind of been where this real estate is my full-time job, and Sunny Moon Remedies has been my part-time. But now, you know, it's kind of coming into 50-50, basically. Sometimes Sunny Moon Remedies is beating real estate sometimes, so we just gonna do both. So starting in 2017 on the journey, I started to eat healthy, began to be more aware of food, how food and relationships affect your emotions, how your interactions affect you, which turned into me learning about saving. Hey,
Hey, Jamie.
Come on. Sit right there.
No. You can just slide it over. Come on.
Look right there at the bottom, you'll see where you're at.
Yeah.
So we have some all right, so I learned about Dr. Sebi and ultimately natural herbal remedies. And if no one's familiar with Dr. Sebi, I'll be happy to talk about him all day long if anybody needs that. In 2018, I started to meditate, learn about energy. I became Reiki certified. And at that time, I went ahead and created Sunny Moon Remedies. The name represents balance. So sun and moon, that's balance. That's our whole purpose in life, is to be able to balance. And that's pretty much my whole premise of my company. I started creating custom blends, delivering to my clients. I had a lot of clients with different ailments. A lot of them had just a lot of stiffness, high blood pressure, things like that. And so I was able to start off with creating herbal blends to just overall health of the body, get you moving, lubricate your joints, lubricate everything else that's just drying up on you. And so that's where we started at. Let's see. Started doing in-home Reiki sessions, which is basically helping your energy move, activating the energy within yourself. And so all I do is, because I'm an attuned Reiki practitioner, I'm able to activate the energy in yourself. And so whatever that energy is, whatever you're focusing on, whatever your intents are, that's what activates. So remember, everything is mental. So think of your mind being a flashlight. So it illuminates whatever your thoughts are. So if your thoughts are negative, then it's going to illuminate that negativity. If your thoughts are positive, then it illuminates positivity. It starts to gravitate, law of attraction, everything starts to come to you. All right, so I started selling my signature blends at farmers markets. So I've been doing that for a while. In 2019, I went to Costa Rica to start studying plant medicine. I did some different DMTs, ayahuasca, and the bufo, which is comes from a toadback, and it's basically a hallucinant, and it opens up different parts of your brain that we don't normally use. I support psychedelics because they do open up different parts of your brain that we've been told not to use. So that started expanding my knowledge on ailments, organs, and how the organs relate to your body. For every herb that relates to your body, there's an organ that relates to that herb. Most of the time, if you can relate to like a hawthorn berry, it's for your heart. It's red. Most of the things that are for red are for your heart. And you have some green herbs that are for your heart. So everything is related to your heart. We can fix anything. We can fix anything if it's not too late. That just means because as we eating, putting stuff in our body, we got to be able to detox and cleanse. And there's an herb for it. Go blind, there's an herb for it. Kidney diabetes, there's an herb for it. Okay? The herb dandelion y'all see outside all the time, that's for the kidneys. That cleanses the liver. That cleanses the blood. I tried to go eat one the other day off the ground. I ain't ready for that. And y'all know, don't go eat one off the ground.
Don't eat the grass.
Yeah, don't eat the grass. Don't go eat the grass. I tried my best. I was like, oh, I just can't do it. I gotta go find somebody who know what they doing. All right. So in 2020, I successfully treated a few people with COVID. I'm not a supporter of COVID being anything other than a massive flu that attacks anyone who is unhealthy. And so a lot of people you see on the news and they 300 pounds and they have family of 300 pounds and unfortunately their family is passing away. A lot of that has to do with eating habits, not the actual virus. There's a way that you can boost your immune system enough to stay strong for it. My mother is 73 years old and I watched her go through it mentally. She was diagnosed with it and she's fine.
With COVID?
Yes, and she's fine. And she's 73. And she, what's that?
Stretch out the back.
Oh, well, we about to turn that light off.
All right. So the growth of the company has really been massive in 2020. Although we were in quarantine, I was able to produce some more products. Start really focusing on what I wanted the company to go, what direction it was definitely going to go in. We have herbalists out there that are major in reproduction. We have herbalists that are major out there in just clearing out your whole body and detoxing everything. My whole thing is, I'm from Houston. We like to relax. We always leaning. So I'm more of a relaxed person. So I like to make sure that we're working on your nervous system. That's the biggest thing for anyone. Nervous system. So that's what we're working on. It included just resetting, recharging, including herbal bath soaks and herbal blends. 2021, I'm working on getting my certified hypnotherapist. I will be certified in 2 weeks. I will be Reiki Master certified, which means that I just went to all the levels of Reiki and I'm ready to teach. And so this is all leading up to, in 2021, we are opening up the Peace and Love Den, which is a location for you to come, for you to relax. It's the Peace and Love Den. That's all it's going to be out for good vibes only. Yeah. So I will have a place set up and a chair for all of the agents and real estate agents that want to come in there and have a seat and relax. And it's going to be some smells going on, a lot of great energy, just different things like that. We're going to have yoga. We're going to have chakra cleaning classes, women's circles, ceremonies. You can learn about astrology, Reiki, breath work, meditation, and just different trainings. So everyone's welcome to, we're going to be renting out the place for events and things like that. So the whole purpose is for you to come into your purpose, whatever your purpose is. Whoever your audience is, whatever you teaching, talking about, this is a space for you. All right.
You can take the shades off now.
You are cute. Yes.
All right. So stress management with La La V. That's what we're here for. All right. Next slide.
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
All right. So what we're hoping to gain today and the knowledge, really quote unquote objectives. Okay. Identify stress and the stressors, how stress affects the body, setting a daily plan, benefits of meditation and breathing, live in the moment, live in the now, doing what makes you smile, healthy eating choices, increasing your physical activities, and intros to chakras, names, and colors. So I have 2 disclosures. Everybody, this is very interactive. I'm going to be spraying y'all, and I'm going to be rubbing, I'm going to give you a drop of oil, and I want you to rub it. We're going to work in our aromatherapy. We're going to be in our whole mind, body, and soul connection with this training, okay? So anyone who doesn't want to be, I'm very interactive. Y'all already know I'll come and touch y'all in a minute. So y'all not cool with that, please let me know. Okay, good. Still here? Yes. You see it? Ain't ran your way yet? No. All right. So what I do like about our broker is he allows us to be ourselves. I was a Coldwell Banker in the Heights for 2 years, and they didn't want you to wear jeans. They had to fit about tennis shoes, no matter what designer brand they were. Shoes I have on, some sprees, they still had a problem with that. So I was in a very conservative, confined environment for a very long time. It just had me like, incredible hulked out of there. I was like, I gotta go. I need to be free. Yes, I have to be free. Because as y'all know, real estate is very, very conservative. And I'm happy that it's becoming a little bit less conservative, and you can go do real estate in shorts, and you can have tattoos and, just different things that you want to do with yourself without being judged. That's all. So absolutely. I started this training yesterday at about 12 o'clock. And I wanted to talk about stress management, but as I started talking about stress management, I started starting to identify with chakras. And chakras are just, you have 7. You really have unlimited amount of chakras in your body.
Somebody got a question.
But the main, yes.
You want me to let them ask?
Yeah.
Hey, Stephanie, you have your hand up. You have a question? Okay. Hey, Stephanie. Oh.
Okay. No, I'm fine. I was just messing with my hair, and you had to wait just to hear that nonsense. Sorry about that.
Okay, no worries.
All right. Well, welcome, Stephanie.
Hi.
You got Michelle on here, Connie on here.
Hi.
Yeah, this the hardest thing in life for me is to talk to a blank people, so I'm gonna just interact with everybody.
Hey,
Here.
can
All
y'all
right.
turn y'all cameras on for Lisa,
No,
please?
they might
Lisa
not
want to
got
see
to. I
y'all.
won't turn mine on if I'm on there, so look, I can't even be mad at them. There you go, Connie.
There go Connie.
What's going on there?
It's your background.
It's her background.
Okay. Sorry about
Hey,
that.
Stephanie.
How'd you see my hand?
Thank y'all for coming. All right, so stress. Let's talk about stress. We're gonna talk about it, y'all. We're gonna figure it out. Next slide, sir. Stress. All right, so I started talking about chakras. So you have 7 main chakras that everyone is familiar with. And so the first one is the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plex. You have the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the crown chakra, and
Third eye.
okay, so
Third eye.
third eye and then crown. I kind of stayed away from these 2 for this particular session
So
because
Lisa,
I don't want to get
we're
weird on
just
y'all.
showing it. Point to that camera so they can see it. They can see it here.
Y'all see the colorful
Yeah,
rainbow?
they see it. They see it.
All right, so these are your chakras, and they basically go up from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head. It's a little bit above. All right, so stress. And the reason that I have the first slide in red, and red represents the root chakra, and down at the bottom on the right-hand side, it'll say root chakra. Can you put it at the top? Put them at the top.
I sure can.
Please.
I sure can
And
put
that's
them
the
at
last
the
thing
top.
I'm gonna ask.
No, we know that. You and I both know that that's not going to be the last thing that you ask.
Okay, can we see that root chakra?
Hold on, let's see. Let me move this too.
There we go.
All right.
Oh,
All right, so the root chakra is for stability and security. So anytime that this particular energetic body in yourself is out of whack, it will cause you a lot of different problems with trusting, stability, security, feeling like you're secure and things like that. So the reason I put the stress in the root chakra, because what we're trying to figure out is why are we stressed? That's the root of the problem. So that's how I tied in the chakra. Did that make sense?
yeah, girl, you got me. You rocking this.
Stress is how our body responds to pressure. What causes stress? Some of the things that I found, you have new experiences, unexpected experiences, situations we don't feel like we can control, a lack of confidence in your knowledge. And so what I wanted to ask is everyone, what areas of real estate do y'all feel that can cause stress or you've experienced that causes stress? Jess, you wanna go first?
Areas that can cause stress, man. Sometimes just trying to get to the closing, the transaction itself, transaction management, making sure that everyone's doing what it is that they need to be doing and just staying on top of things, can cause some stress and people aren't doing what they need to do.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly. What you think, Pete?
I would say there are a lot of elements that you in real estate that you can't control. So like we work with a lot of different other professionals that help to keep the transaction going and together and things that they have to do. You can only really control your part of it, and there's so many other parts that cannot be controlled. So
I got a slide to say controllables, not controllable. That's why I did like that. We always on the same page. What you done found to be stressful? It could be your life and real estate. Just trying to balance out, because most of us, this is 2 careers, two jobs. Motherhood is a job.
Mhm.
Life is a job. So,
Mhm.
stress.
Yeah, I guess for me personally, it would probably be balance.
Balance, yeah. And that's what we're here to find out, find balance. All right, Tiny Falls.
She gonna make y'all talk.
I see.
Point y'all out. I just want to ask, and if everybody just raise their hand.
Yeah, I can see y'all on Zoom if you raise your hand. Go ahead, Tanya. She gonna call you out though, Tanya.
What are some?
What stresses you out about
What
real estate?
stresses you out? What stressors are in real estate that you have? None? Getting clients is stressful, y'all. Trying to work for yourself can be stressful because it's the unknown, unexpected experience, situations you don't feel like you control.
Oh, okay. Getting clients that I can connect with. It's not a problem with getting clients. It's just connecting with them.
They say connecting with the clients.
Yeah.
Stressed about trying to connect with the clients that you get. That is true. Because it takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort to try to empathize and understand people's nuances, especially when you're interacting with people that don't necessarily move how you move, or you may not necessarily understand how they do things.
Right. Right. Yep.
Thank you.
I'd like to say that it's more of the time blocking for me. I'm really stressed about time blocking because a lot of stuff comes into play when it has to do with my son in school, because he's doing online school. So like I have to stop what I'm doing in order to focus on him when he's in class, because he needs my assistance in his class. And so I have a lot of stress with trying to balance that time.
Okay.
Yes. So all can agree that balance is definitely
Thanks for sharing,
trying to balance. Yeah, we can all agree that just trying to figure out your balance and figure out your flow. And so we all agree on that. Okay, next slide.
Next slide.
I had something to say.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
All right, Tamika.
I would think,
I didn't want to put you on the spot.
that's okay. That's okay. I would think that stress would come from not reaching your sales goals.
Oh yeah, indeed.
A lot of people have changed their whole careers and got into real estate, and it could be very frustrating when you don't reach your goals in a certain amount of time. I mean, I know it takes a while to sell your first home or whatnot, but it could be frustrating on someone who's ready. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel with
Well, I think, I'll kind of speak to that, and you all, let me know if y'all agree or not. We all come to this business with in our head this level of expectation. Like, man, I'm gonna do 100,000. I'm gonna do 200,000 in real estate. Yeah. And then especially that first year, you get into it and you're like, no, this is, I just want to help one person. Like, can I sell somebody a house? Right? It quickly switches, because I say this all the time. Real estate is something that none of us really know what it is unless you get into it. We can watch it on TV, we can talk to other people, we can be on the outside looking in, but once you in it, your license, you trying to do this thing, you're like, man, this ain't, I don't know what this is. So I think, to your point, Tamiko, I think that trying to hit that sales goal kind of goes out the window real quick when you get into it. Because it's like, I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to get one transaction.
Achieve one goal.
Yeah.
One goal, exactly.
And that right there could be the stressing thing about it. It's like, man, I can't do it. I can't do real estate. And that can be, I see that extremely frustrating, especially with a lot of people, with myself personally, and with, as I see new agents come in and I'm coaching.
Yeah.
Y'all agree with me?
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, we agree. I got them in a sedated state, okay? So they're not gonna be out.
There it is. Okay.
That's the whole point.
So look, I need to be talking to the video people. Hey, I'm gonna talk to y'all next time. The ones in here, they on a different plane right now.
And all we doing is working on aromatherapy and just creating the atmosphere of peace and love. Okay, and that's it. Just a place for you to focus, to just calm down, relax yourself. That's it. So signs of stress. I'm really irritable. So when I get stressed, and that's not the best thing for me. And then I get headaches and muscle tension, elevated blood pressure, shortness of breath, anger, just snapping for no reason. Sometimes you can start affecting yourself so much that you start having shortness of breath, heart palpitations, dizziness. And at the end of the day, all of these things equate to unable to focus, unable to be productive. And so we want to stop them as soon as we can, because they start to affect us in so many ways over a long-term period, in so many different ways. This is also related to the root chakra. The root chakra, anytime you have a blockage in your root chakra, you'll have problems with your hips, problems with your knees, problem with your lower limbs, because it's actually the chakra that's located in your tailbone. And so it connects everything to your limbs. So you'll start having trouble like that. So if you have a blockage there, that's the result of it. All right, next.
Slide.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, down and inhale. So what we doing in the room, y'all, is we passing around different smells. I'm cute. T did not have a smell with her.
Yeah, look at this.
So we relaxing in here. So what happens to the body when you stress? This is really just elderberry. We all enjoying some elderberry immune booster tea.
It was good.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Tamiko said it was wonderful. I wanted to redo that again, but thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So when it is stressed, your mind, body need. What happens to your body when it is stressed? Mind and body are linked. So that means if you mentally are stressed, then it starts to accumulate different illnesses or dis-ease in your body. Your body is eased. When it's not eased, it's dis-eased. Okay, so that'll kind of relate to how you need to be easy. Be easy. So when I leave the room, I tell y'all peace and love. Sometimes I tell y'all be easy. All right, be easy. Exactly. Just be easy. I mean, and I call realtors, y'all. I call realtors and I tell them I'm easy to work with. All right, this is how easy I am. What we need to do to get this deal done. Don't be afraid to call them and be easy. All right. So mental stress over extended periods lead to dis-ease in the body. What areas do you notice more when you are stressed? So it's all about being aware. So if someone's coming to you and it wasn't part of your day and now they want you to do something, you'll start getting what? A headache? Mm-hmm. You know, you'll start sweating, you know, different things. So just notice what happens to you when someone throws you off your game for the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I heard is, you know, our bodies are a signal, like how we feel, you know, that's a signal. And a lot of us, we just kind of go through it. Like we ignore the signs. You know, if our head hurts, we just keep going. Like if our body hurts, our back hurts, we just keep going. And we never take a stop and say, you know what, I need to see what's going on with this.
Are we medicated?
Yeah,
we try and fix it in not so great ways,
right?
Unnatural ways, and that cause you to really ignore like the root of the problem.
Right. Yep. And I see us, you know, just in our society, like we just do a lot of that. I have oil on, so I put my oil on today, Lisa. I'm gonna be your #1 salesperson. Yes. Y'all be out here selling these houses. I'm be selling Lisa stuff.
I appreciate it. All right, so we just put some rose oil. And rose oil is going to relate to the root chakra. I'm supposed to put it on during the other slide, but we're working on this. So roses are relaxing. You can smoke them. You can drink them. They in my smoke blend, okay? Herbal smoke blend for relaxing. Roses is a sedative. We didn't know that, huh?
No, I did.
So when the man, I know you.
I'm sorry.
I know you don't We're trying to smoke everything.
They're telling you business.
Well, no, think about it. Roses. This is your session. Go ahead. Roses also, and flowers in general, they bring about, I don't know, a lot of people don't know that love and money are on the same frequency. And roses, flowers period, are a part of that frequency. They attract, if you have them around you in your house, or like I even have them wrapped around my sage wine. Like when you have the essence of the flowers, roses in particular, it attracts love and abundance into your home, into yourself. You know, my daughter's name is Karma Rose, and I didn't even, never mind. But roses, they attract abundance and love.
I think roses do it for her, y'all. Roses do it.
Honestly, my favorite flower is tulips, but I know about roses because I'm all about love. I'm a Pisces, so anyway. But yeah, roses attract abundance and love into your household, into your life. So it's always good, especially as a woman, to have flowers or roses around you. You know, they do. Yes. They do. That's why I was like, I thought you was gonna have something else, like some what? I don't know. You know, we going. Some lavender or something. You know, you are.
Hey, Latanya Falls say Sibba smells through the Zoom.
We got some lavender for you, Jamie. No worries. All right. So let's go back. So it's basically about bringing awareness. Okay. So as something is happening to you, start paying attention to how your body responds to it. And once you start focusing on that part of your body, say your mind start racing. Oh my gosh, I need to do 10,000 things today, and your mind start racing. Pay attention to that, because what you have to be aware is how you're being affected. You don't want it. Can you really honestly be productive if your mind is racing? If it's 12 o'clock at night and you know tomorrow you got something to do, why are you thinking about it? Can you do anything at 12 o'clock at night, child? Really?
And when you dreaming about work and you can't shut off completely, like it's never shutting down, you know?
But it's really us doing this to ourselves, because we have to proactively tell ourselves, stop.
Yeah.
Just go to bed.
Yeah, let me jump in right there, because and it's kind of like when you get in real estate, you're gonna find people pushing that narrative. Like, oh, you gotta work. Like, you ain't gonna get no time off. Like, you always got to be available. You ain't resting. You ain't going on vacation. Like, you're gonna get people really pushing that. So, like, when I got into real estate, like, I didn't operate like that. I had a 9 to 5. Like, work ended at 5 o'clock. I went home, relaxed. When you get into real estate, you start seeing yourself constantly working until you get to the point to where, like Lisa says, it becomes difficult for you to actively turn off. To where, like, just yesterday, there were things I still wanted to get done. It was about 9:45. I'm sitting there watching a cartoon with my kids, dozing off. Like, oh man, I gotta do this. I'm dozing off. Finally, I'm just like, go to bed, bro.
Just give in to it.
Yeah, like you're not gonna get it done. Go to bed. Just get up when you're refreshed in the morning and try to knock it out. But like, you're not gonna to try to fight it, to push to try to get it done. Number one, it's gonna be a lower quality of work trying to do it in that state. Number two, you probably gonna end up, it's not healthy for you, right? When you don't listen to your body. So is this the lavender?
This is the lavender.
That's my favorite.
Let's get out
I
lavender.
love that. Calming.
5 different
It's
spots.
like a surface up here. Yeah, so I need to leave at night. Lavender. I usually pour it in my bath.
Yes, lavender is good for relaxing. Beautiful for a bath. Beautiful if you put it under your pillow. Good for sleeping.
Oh, wow. Lavender plant. Yeah.
Ooh, can I have a piece?
Yes.
Yes.
I need a different, I put it all in my hand.
I know you were supposed to. You got fine spots.
You don't have to take a shot.
Put it on my cheek.
Look, yesterday I was feeling good because I was mixing all of this stuff and I just kept wiping it where I could find a spot. So yeah, I was walking around constantly looking. So that's lavender, y'all. We just in here smelling lavender. So the Sacral Chakra is located in right below, maybe below the belly button area. The sacral is related to your sexuality. It's related to any type of like self-pleasure, nourishment, self-care. Anybody else? Senses and emotions. All right. So if you have a blockage in this area, then you already know what's going to be affected by not being able to let that energy flow through. So it needs to flow from the root to the sacral chakra. Yeah.
No, I'm sacral.
All right. So it affects your creativity, your desires. You need to honor yourself and nourish yourself. Okay. So that's what you do, practices and things like that to open up chakras in your body. And so you intentionally set a desire that you want to have. You intentionally be creative, and that opens up your sacral chakra. It's all about just activating these things, and it's with simple gestures, simple activities, and doing things that you enjoy that correlate with that particular chakra. All right,
Cool.
next.
Uh-oh. See, now I'm in your zone.
All right.
Now you got me all relaxed.
So what we got? So I am a Reiki master, y'all. So what happens is my energy is a relaxing energy. It's the energy that I chose to have. And so sometimes you'll have like if you're around me, I know the other day you was like, my body feel dead. My body feel dead. And it's like she just felt heavy. And so that'll happen around a Reiki practitioner. Your body will feel heavy. So, okay, daily routine of self-care. All you need, y'all, is 5 minutes. And sometimes I take all day. Okay? No guilt. We doing guilt-free, no judgment. What your body needs. Okay, so 5 minutes sometimes or all day, it depends. Last week, I don't know if she want me to mention her, but last week I decided that I wanted to go around the city and work in different places. So we found a garden, we ended up at the beach, but we got work done. Okay, we got work done. So just as long as you're getting work done, it doesn't matter if you're in your bed, you're on the beach. Clients call, they don't care where you are. I was right in front of a client. He was like, man, it sounds like you're driving. I said, no, actually, that's a waterfall. I'm sorry, it's a waterfall I'm listening to.
Is it too loud for you?
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's 50-50, y'all. Work hard, play hard, okay? There's no shame in that. All right, so what are some of your daily routines of self-care that you activate yourself, your better self? Anybody?
You asking?
Yes.
I take cold showers every day.
Okay, yeah.
I take cold showers every day because what it is, it's a shock to your senses. And then and every time I come out that cold shower, I feel awakened. I feel even more awakened to attack my day. And and it stops you from taking these long showers in the morning. I used to take all these long showers. You ain't gonna be in there long in no cold shower.
No.
You in and out. So that's something that I do. I take cold showers, and then I just kind of take my time in the morning, getting prepared. And again, I'm coming from a space of when I was a realtor, it was always on the go. You wake up, jump out of bed, boom, you got to move. You always had a meeting. I had a meeting or an assignment or something. Then you get married, you get kids. Yeah. So that's one of my morning, and meditation. Working out.
How long do you meditate?
I meditate about 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's no rules to it.
Go through visualization exercises, kind of imagine my future, what I'm striving towards. Working out, the running, when I go for a run in the morning, people see that on social media, but I'm an introvert and I require that as we're talking about self-care. I require being by myself. I require being out in nature because that's what prepares me for the day. When I'm in a room full of people and it drains me. But
y'all, I broke as an introvert. Y'all believe that?
I'm shocked. The engineering degree kind of gave it away, but then.
Well, I think a lot of us don't understand the difference between introvert and extrovert. We don't understand the root vert, what it means. Lisa, no.
Go ahead.
So vert just is Greek for energy. So the introvert, extrovert is just saying, how do you recharge? What, and not only how do you recharge, but what drains you? So as an introvert, for me to recharge, I have to be by myself. So meditation, working out by myself, that's the kind of things that energize me and pour energy into me. All right. And then what takes energy from me is going out, being around people, that stuff drains me. So what that means is that somebody can come in this room here and they'll get turned on. It'll pump them up. For me, being in this room all day, yeah, I'm gonna be laughing, I'm gonna be joking, I'm gonna be in my peak state. But at some point, I'm gonna be tired. And when I get tired, I'm gonna want to go home. I'm gonna go be by myself. I'm gonna want to go maybe watch a movie or get in the bed. Like that's how I recharge. That's how I energize. If I'm having a bad day, that's another way you can kind of figure out if you're an introvert or extrovert. Like, what do you do when you have a crappy day? When I have a crappy day, I want to go home. I may want to go to the movies and watch a movie by myself. Like, that's what I do. Some people, they have a crappy day, they go into happy hour. Like, they want to go be around people. So that kind of determines, what side you're on as well.
I always look at people at the bars like, I just can't. I mean, I do just talk randomly, but that kind of turned on for real estate because you are required to require yourself to meet 5 people a day. Mm-hmm. And so you have to just figure out, what can I talk about with these people? Where you from? Oh, shoot, I got something now. All I need you to do is say 2 words. Yeah. But
yep. And that's why I have to spend so much time in the morning by myself, meditating, running, doing all that other stuff. So, because when I come out here, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff that's going to take energy from me.
And so what he's doing is he's kind of creating it's called grounding. That's what he's doing. He's grounding himself. So he's grounding his energy within himself, your own energy. You really need to be familiar with that. So if you're always in someone else's energy, how do you know how to calm yourself down? Mm-hmm. If you never take time out to just be by yourself, how do you know what your energy feels like compared to other people's energy? Have you ever walked in a room and felt the energy of a room? Yeah. Walked in and saw somebody and felt the energy of that person? I met a person who breathes negatively. That drains me completely. I know if I got to be around a person like that, I need to probably meet that person outside because I need some grass and some backup.
All of that goes right back to the root chakra.
Root chakra?
Yeah.
What?
What he was just talking about. So
getting your stability.
How you feel like, so the root chakra deals with like belonging. Mm-hmm. So your
stability, security.
That's root chakra work that you're doing.
Okay, and didn't even know. Look, I'm out here winging it.
They're doing good. They're doing good.
Yeah. So Tanya Newton, she says she exercises, meditate daily, and she uses the chakra stones during meditation and does the poses and daily affirmations, and she also burns sage.
Yes, good, Tanya. All right. Anybody else in the virtual world?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So we have some very advanced people in here.
I see.
That's in the class, moving before the next slide.
Oh, sorry.
I'm saying, hey, we're gonna go into a meditation, people.
So I'm an empath.
Okay.
And so I feel and take on other people's energy, all of it, and it drains me out because I already have a family, to take care of, husband, 3 teenagers.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then there's outside folks. And so I'm taking so much of their energy that it drains me down. And then I'm giving all bad energy to somebody else that does not deserve it.
Exactly.
So I got to learn how to control and teach people how to treat me.
There we go.
Okay.
Yes,
There we go.
And just as long as I'm good, everybody else is good. Okay, because I have to be right first before I give you a good Tamiko.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
No problem. So I'm an empath as well, and we all are really empaths, okay? But some people are more sensitive than others. As you gain more knowledge of self, you become even more sensitive. That's why a lot of people run from it. Because the more you know, the more sensitive you become. The more you start seeing things that you're like, wait a minute. Yeah, the more intuitive, opening up these different chakras lead up to opening up your third eye, your crown chakra, being more intuitive. It's all a good thing. We're all the same. It's just some of us are working on different knowledges than others at this time. So I'm also an empath, and I didn't understand why I couldn't ground enough. And what I had to realize is it's not just one time a day that you need to ground. And it's not just one way you need to ground. And you don't have to ground for 5 hours. So sometimes I will start my morning, I'll be outside and I walk around and just walk around barefooted. That's grounding. You connected to the earth. The earth has its own frequency. You have your frequency. You connect to the earth frequency that balances you out. Taking a bath with this is an herbal blend of salts, Himalayan sea salt and pink Himalayan sea salt, some rose hemp, some butter oils in here. Put that in your tub. You're grounding. That's the sea salt is grounding you. The aromatherapy is grounding you. And it's pretty much getting your nervous system into a state of calm. That's your whole point. Mind, body, and soul. Some people think mind, body, and nervous system. I think mind, body, soul, and nervous system is all the things that we need to come together to get right.
Yeah, Tanya Newton say protect your energy.
Protect your energy. Yes. So you wear crystals and stones. I wear, usually y'all see me with tourmaline on. Sometimes I have some obsidian on. I wear a lot of clear quartz, depending if I'm feeling like I'm maybe sniffly a little, I put some amethyst on. Here I have rose quartz, and gold is my color. Gold is definitely a good color, so I have rose quartz on. And so you have to protect yourself. You have to do things daily to protect yourself and keep your energy up, because if you don't get to the point where you're recharged, you can go back out there and get depleted real quick, really quick. So that's why you take a whole day. Okay, take the whole day. Don't be lazy, but take the whole day and get yourself some rest. So the sacral chakra, it's related to the orange color, and so that's why I gave you guys that last aromatherapy was a little citrusy. This is my favorite out of all of them. That's what I wear daily and mix up for myself. And so it's for women's health. It's for men's prostate. Anytime you have a blockage in your sacral chakra, there's probably going to be some ovary issues, some menstrual issues, prostate issues, things not working correctly there. So that's things that you want to try to clear up. So I wanted to know why are reasons that you guys don't have daily routines? Is there anyone who does not have a daily routine? No?
Yeah, I got away from it. I used to be very consistent with it and definitely tell the change, that it provides within your life. It's just about staying consistent with it. You can get distracted with certain things, but man, you pay for it. But this, when you can meditate and sit down and have a daily routine, like being here, just helped me understand more of how I don't take care of myself, and you have to just like those 5 minutes and get back. Once I get back to it, you'll know. You know,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
you can tell completely once you align yourself with your chakras are. So yeah, but no, I need to get back to it.
Definitely get back to it. And like she said, the difference between your body when you're not aligned and when you're not doing your daily grounding and you're not giving yourself first. It's selfless, y'all. It's not selfish to take care of yourself. It's selfless because, like you said, you got to be 100% for everybody else. You can't be that unless you're full, unless you recharge. And even if you want to go out there and be half, you already know you're not giving your greatest self. Just go back in the house.
Right.
All right. You're not giving your greatest self. Don't even come outside.
Next
all right, so what we're gonna do now, everybody on the phones, I'm glad you guys are not driving. We're gonna take 5 minutes and do a meditation. All right. And so T had mentioned using Hertz beat or binaural beats. It's basically everything has a frequency. You want to hit, your body has its own frequency, the earth has its own frequency, music has a frequency. So what you're trying to do is align your frequency. I feel dizzy right now. So we're trying to is it you?
I turn the light off. It ain't the light.
No, it's just the energy in the room is really good. Y'all some powerful people. That's what it is. All right, so what we're gonna do is a little bit of a meditation and we're gonna do breath work. So breath work is, okay, so the heart, everybody think the heart is what pumps the blood. All right, that's what everybody been taught, right? You know why they've been taught that?
Why?
Because it's the first organ in the body. Okay, that's why they think that that's the one pumping out the blood and doing all the work. No. Guess what the baby get before they get anything? They got an umbilical cord to the mama. What does the umbilical cord do?
Brings in nutrients.
Placenta.
Yeah,
brings in nutrients.
Brings in the nutrients, brings in what we would call maybe like the oxygen, but not really, but the way that the baby is being nourished, okay? So so the first organ that really, really is your engine to your whole body are your lungs. Your lungs go in and out. It breathes, it moves the blood in and out because what happens is your lungs oxygenates the blood and gets the blood flowing. So the most important thing in the whole world is your breath. That's why the COVID is attacking our breath. All right? Because we need to work on our breath. So what we're gonna do, everybody, is I'm gonna start the music in just a moment. So the binaural beats is, this one that I picked was a Heart Chakra binaural beat. And when you're meditating, what you wanna do is you wanna get into a relaxed state, okay? We're gonna breathe 4 counts in, we're gonna hold 4 counts, and then breathe out 4 counts. We're gonna do that 4 times. 4, 4, 4. Everybody familiar with numbers? All right, so that's what we're gonna go with. Get into your comfortable position. As you breathe out each time, I want you to consistently relax your body. Find different areas of your body that you still feel the tension in, different parts. So every time you breathe out, that's when you should feel more relaxed and get heavier and heavier and heavier. And then after we're done with that, we're gonna go into the meditative state for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna guide it as we're going through, just to kind of help you guys just get the benefit of what meditation does for you mentally, okay? All right, so I'm starting the music. Can we turn the light? No.
It's right there.
Right here? Yeah. All right, that's perfect.
Can you put the music by the computer so they can hear it?
It's so loud.
We can hear it.
All right. Anybody's welcome to the audience that you feel with. All right, breathe in 4 counts. Through your nose. As deep as you can. Just your nose.
your shoulders feel. Tension in your hands. Tension in your back. Imagine the people in the room that feel their presence. Any thoughts that pop in your head, let them float away. Imagine you sitting on the side of the freeway, watching the cars go by. The cars are your thoughts. Just let them go. And get back to the music. Guide the light down here. Let it follow the areas where you feel more intense. Let it slide down your shoulders. As the light reaches your feet, give thanks for the assistance of healing, for the assistance in making you calm. We want to thank God for our lives, for our ancestors. We are grateful for this healing. We're grateful for you. We're grateful for love. Appreciate yourself and all that you are and everything that you do. Go ahead and take your arms and wrap them around yourself. Repeat after me. I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Squeeze yourself tightly. Repeat after me. I am loved. I am service.
I am service.
And I am grateful.
I am grateful.
As you bring yourself back to the awareness of the room, slowly open your eyes when you're ready.
No, 111, everybody. Tell me what you know is 111. 1111.
All right, Tanya, that's right. We ended right at 111. That's when you know you're alive. You're in the right place to be. All of the people that are for you here on this earth and not, all your ancestors, anybody who's your angel, your guide, everyone that you call upon as your warrior team, your spiritual team, is here, y'all. And it also lets me know this is my gateway. That's my portal. That's where I'm supposed to be. All right, Ashe.
You turn light on?
So it shall be so? Yes. Turn the light back on. Here we go. All right, y'all.
Good job. Good job. Lisa.
So, how y'all feel?
Good.
Great.
Recharges.
Recharge? All right, Mike gonna be mad at y'all. I ain't gonna do no work in a minute.
But that means
All right.
tomorrow's work will be that much better.
Yeah, that is true. We'll be re-energized for tomorrow. All right, we got slides. We almost done.
Okay,
We got
back to
some
the
more
slides. I thought that was the end, girl.
No. This is a way that y'all need to, stress management.
Yeah.
Meditation is stress management. Breath work is stress management. Creating aromatherapy, different blends for yourself that works best for you.
I had different blends. I'm sure everybody will say I like this one better than that one. So you work on what's best for you. I brought my Himalayan salt lamp because it's a calm feeling. That amber, that Himalayan salt gives you that calm feeling. So if the lights were all out and you have one of these at home and you sit there, all of a sudden you just feel wonderful inside. And that's the Himalayan salt lamp. All right,
so we did that.
So what we did was solar plex. Solar plex is located right above the belly button. It's your self-esteem. It's your inner peace. It's the most affected by outside sources. So someone can come and affect your solar plex every single day. All right. This is your stability. This is, it's a part of all of these, but this is a part of your who you are, your inner peace. So if someone comes and takes away your peace, he's messing with my solar plex. All right. And they don't know what they're doing, but you know what they're doing. And so that's why you have to find ways for people not to mess with your solar plex. And one of the ways to up your vibration for that and get prepared for that is meditation, breath work. All right. Next. All right. So we talked about this earlier, identifying controllables and uncontrollables, practicing letting things go. The only time that you have anxiety, depression, stress, is because you're thinking about the past or you're thinking about the future. Our job is to be in the now. The only thing that is existing is now, right this very moment. Not what happened in the past. That's no longer, can't do nothing about it. Everything in the future, all you can do is start to be aligned right now and start to move in a direction that you can have the best success for the future. Either way it go, can't worry about it, right? You gotta let that go. Stay in the now. What can you do now? What can you control now? So in real estate world, like Jess said, and T said, we have so many variables in real estate, but there are some we can control. For instance, we know that we have to work with the mortgage company. Call them and make nice. Make your life easier, just to know what you're working with. If they short, then you know now, okay, I know how I'm gonna have to work with this person.
Yeah.
Title company. Don't think just because you dropped off the contract that the title company is working on it. This is my biggest mistake I did on the first 3 deals. I was like, well, everybody know to do their job, right? No, you are the mediator. You are the person, the octopus, arms, spider, whatever. No one's gonna say, don't call me no more. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, you calling? I know I gotta do my job because you're a realtor that's gonna be on me. Be proactive. So those are things that you can control.
Let me jump in real quick. You know, that was something that took me a while to learn. Exactly what she just said. It took me a while to understand that you have to take that level of intensity to managing the transaction. And you can't really rely on, like she said, oh, well, that's their job. I assumed that they was gonna do it. Like, you can't take that mind frame into it because it just won't happen. And it took me a minute to figure that out. So don't let it take y'all that long. When you get a transaction, going into it with the mind frame, and I'm the one that's quarterbacking this thing. I'm making sure everything gets done.
Yep. And so those are your controllables, and then your uncontrollables are just dealing with people. Dealing with people. And so the solar plex, things that are affected by the solar plex are your stomach. If you have upset stomach, because people that came and started dealing with you, and now now your stomach is upset. Liver, colon, anything that's related to the gut area. Oh, I got a gut feeling. I got this. She made my, my stomach hurt now. You done mess with me. Those are all solar plex issues. Those are solar plex chakras. And most of the time, the solar plex is affected by other people and how their energy is affected. So do y'all have uncontrollables? Anything that you have an uncontrollable that you want to talk about that you just know that is a part of your life and you just need to figure out? No uncontrollables? Oh.
Cat scam, stole all my money.
What's that?
Jack messed me up.
Huh?
You got it to my cash app.
Somebody hacked your cash app?
They had your cash app and got in your bank account?
No, just have
Oh, just the
cash
cash
app.
app. Oh.
So still have possession of my card.
Yeah, because the Cash App is linked to her account. So they basically.
That's why I was scared when you said that. I said, not your bank account, just your cash app. Okay, well, that's good.
They can take it. So
anytime somebody put money in your cash app, they could take it.
No, not right now because I disabled it. But
yeah,
I mean, just out the blue, like just gone, like over 58 transactions from gas stations. So
Yes. They tried to do me like that too, and I immediately reported the first one. Yes,
I didn't get it. So
it dings you late. It's not always on time.
You email, you get an email.
I wish I would get dinged late. It
That
dings
just
me
happened.
all the time.
It
Like,
dinged me and I saw the double charge and then I
annoying.
disputed one of them.
I'm
And that's how I stopped
I'm
it.
just waiting.
That was the only way, because I disputed the first one.
I can't control it. Just waiting for cash. You can't call them.
You
You know,
sure
you gotta email them. So you just gotta wait until 10 days or however many days to hope and pray your money comes back. And that's missing it. That
Yeah.
makes me bad. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
you feel
is.
sick.
that is
You
awful.
know.
Somebody did mention that to me because I was using Cash App as like a stash account for me.
Me too.
And
Me too. Yes.
yeah, it was working.
Scary.
It was working for me, honestly. Like, it worked beautiful for me. But one of my friends told me, she was like, girl, she was like, I don't know about all of that, because woo. And I was just like, what? I was like, I've been using it as a stash account, like,
I do see people asking, what's your Cash App? What's your Cash App? Let me donate you some money. And then I had a guy in my inbox did that. It was real strange. It was just out the blue. I want to give you some money. Give me your Cash App.
I
I
don't
think it's
do
the
that.
gas.
I didn't have
gas
to-
station pumps. Like,
When you
they
using
have
a part of the
scanner.
gas station?
I
I'm
think
sure,
it's a
right.
scanner
That's what it
because,
was.
like I said, I had possession of my card. No one had, I had my PIN. They wouldn't know my zip code. So apparently, I don't know.
No, my friend, she
This
told me,
scam.
her brother's a hacker. She told me, she said, I mean, I'm sure.
We need, hey, you never know who you need, who you need, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a hacker. And she told me, like, she actually told me she mentioned this to me like a couple months ago, you know, like, yeah. And as I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I use my Cash App as my stash. Like, I didn't have racks of it, you know, this stash, and then like pull it.
Yep.
So yeah, no money safe unless you got it in your pocket
Yeah, so
right
that-
here
after she
with
told me
you.
that, I
These
started
two girls
pulling my
right
money
here
out
will
that
never
account.
steal from you, okay? I'm sorry, Mike, you ain't got these two
I ain't
girls,
got
but
them.
this is where I keep my money.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Safest place. All right, next slide. We're gonna rush through it a little bit. I know Tamiko had a different kind of appointment, so we're gonna rush through it. Okay. So now we come to, and I'm gonna announce it first, we come into the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is basically your love chakra, your unconditional love for everything. The best thing for your heart chakra is to stop judging everything. Because once you judge and once you see, then you start getting in your feelings about it and start affecting your heart chakra. Your job is here to be unconditional love. Not saying that people are wrong, but I'm just saying your job is to be unconditional love. Giving and receiving. That means you give, don't just be a giver. Be a giver and a receiver. Anybody who's not giving to you as well as you giving to them, rethink that situation real quick, okay? Because it affects your heart chakra. You will start to have heart problems if you don't love properly. And it's
Yeah,
how serious that'll be.
Seriously, it like really does affect. I'm one of those people. Like, it'll make you sick. Like, for
It
real,
really
for
will
real.
make you sick if you don't open up your
Yeah.
heart. And it goes into the throat chakra, but we're not talking about that, but it's heart and throat. You gotta, hey, open up your heart and be vocal, be communicative, be in the love zone. So what we need to do, how you open up your heart chakra is you do what you love. Okay? So what do you love?
Oh, sometimes crocheting.
All right,
Nice.
see? So at the time you're crocheting, when you set your intention, I'm just loving my heart right now, and I'm opening up my heart to all love, and love is wonderful, and oh, I love this crocheting. You really start to appreciate simple things. I could pour some tea, and I really start looking at it like, and I start messing with them herbs, and I'm like, these are just so beautiful, and I could just play on them for like 20 minutes, and other people be looking at me like, my kids looking at me like, what is wrong with you? This herb is so beautiful. Look at this. Look at how that falls. You know, look at those things. That's I get weird like that. So that's what I love to do. What you love to do, Jamie?
Oops.
Hey, this is a free space. I think we're not live no more either.
Do you like to
I was just
decorate?
about to say, you lit up about the roses.
Well, see, some people don't have a specific one thing.
So-
But what, so the whole point of if you being in something that you love, that means that time is flying by. Your mind is occupied. You are engulfed into that dimension of love. So that's how you know you love it.
Yeah, what I love is I love love. I know that sounds like a little crazy, whatever. But there are some people that actually like, we love love. Like, if we don't have like love in our lives, like, we can get sick. So like, you can actually, a lot of people don't know this or realize it, but you can actually die from a broken heart.
You can.
Like, it's very, very possible.
Yes.
It's people think, oh, it's lame, you soft, or whatever the terminology is out here in this world. But yeah, like,
It's a dis-ease in the body. It's a dis-ease in your heart.
yeah, so I'm one of those people, like, honestly, like, I had to think about, that's when she said, what do you love to do? I love to do a lot of things, but I think that I'm like that because I love love. Like, I'm like she said, I'm a full-time mother, and I spend a lot of time with my children. Like I'm like a cave woman. Remember she was you were asking, like, you got stuff to do the next day. So the day before, you're like thinking about what you got to do the next day and you're getting stressed. I'm one of those people. Like even to come here today, I knew I had to leave my house. For me, that's stressful. It's like, okay, I got to get up. I got to put these clothes on. I got to get these people ready. I got to pack this up. I got to make sure I got this in the car. I got to make sure that this is here before this person. Yeah. For me to make moves, that's stressful to me. As long as I'm on the cave, I'm on my territory, I'm good. Like I don't have to leave. Like I literally people like to eat out, right? I will go to I hate going to the grocery store. I will go to the grocery store and we'll be eating out, like our water, we had to storm the waters off and all that stuff, right? So I had to literally force to go out because I didn't have water in my home. I just now got water, still don't have a shower. But anyway, me and my kids were eating out. So, we eating good. I'm eating whatever I want. They eating whatever they want. They happy as hell. When I thought about it, I'm like, ooh, I don't like leaving to go. These drive-thrus is getting on my nerves. One day I was going down the street and I was just like, I almost got into like 5 accidents. Like, I'm like, I got to stop.
You got to find your love. So your home is your spot. That's what you love, to be in your own energy, in your own surroundings.
And people be like, how can you spend all this time with your kids like this? How do you stay home with your kids all the time? They think I'm crazy. And I'm like, you don't bother me.
Jamie has beautiful, very well made. I love her kids. They are some sweethearts. They're truly some sweethearts.
So Connie says she loves sewing.
What you love to do? Sewing?
Very nice.
Making her kids clothes.
Yes.
Wow.
Ooh, can you put some tassels on some jeans for me, please? Yes. All right. Latanya, what you
That was very specific.
Look, I've been thinking about it. I just needed somebody. Latanya,
I've been looking.
What do you love? What makes you smile, y'all? If you don't know what love is, what makes you smile? What makes time pass by like it doesn't exist? That's what you love.
Singing.
Ooh. Singing. All right.
Wow.
You gonna freestyle for us right quick?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, right.
She said no, ma'am.
Oh.
Our next mentoring session. Just know I need a song. All right. So yeah, everything that makes you smile. So giving and receiving. Without receiving, the heart chakra gets blocked. If you feel like you're giving way too much, because we are givers, Ellen is a giver.
Yes,
she will give, and then ask for nothing in return. And I have to pretty much shove it down her throat when I want to give her something. Got to be used to that. So what I believe in is an 80-20. 80-20 as far as doing things that you love 80% of the time. So if you are a realtor and you don't love it, the activities of it, the clients, the houses, find something that you love. When I like looking at houses. Sometimes I just like looking at subdivisions. That makes me happy.
Yes.
One of the things I did when I was going through my last relationship is I went and looked at houses instead of dealing with the person. And that's when I discovered, you know what, I'm gonna be a realtor because I'm in these houses way too much and I'm happy. I'm a buyer's agent. I don't know, look, I know it's not the best way to be right now, but I'm a buyer's agent. I like looking and being happy and we looking at houses. So that's 80%. 20% of the things you have to do. If you got a baby cleaning up poo ain't the best thing. That ain't making you happy, but it's got to be done. Doesn't make you unhappy either.
No, because they're working.
Exactly, but it's not. You don't want to do it, but you got to do it. So things like that. 20% in your life. If it doesn't make you happy, you got to start weeding things out.
True.
Start letting them go. I don't care who they are, what they are. They ain't making you happy. They got to go. Because over time, what would happen in your body?
Man.
Disease. I want y'all to always remember disease. Because if you got disease, then you're not easy. All right.
And it doesn't have to, a lot of people think it could be somebody like an enemy or a hater or something like that. It could be somebody that you like love to death. But when they come around you, you just start feeling like I love my brother to death. But when he come over my house, I could just feel, sometimes I just be like,
he get enough.
I'll be like, man, how long is he gonna be here, man? Like
somebody walk in the room and do that long breath. I'm like, oh no, like, today's your day.
Man, next time bring that over here.
Next slide. I'm trying to get done, y'all. I'm trying not to do the whole two. Okay, so next thing, you are what you eat, literally. Your body has cells. Cells go by nutrition. That's what you bringing into your body. So if you don't bring anything into your body that's nourishing, it'll cause dis-ease in the body. So you got food, exercise, and activities. Food is related to stress. Myself, if I go and eat a certain animal, I get irritated. really, really quickly. That's because I'm an empath. So however that animal was raised affects me. However he was killed affects me. I feel his death. It's the weirdest thing in the world, but that's what we do as empaths. We feel everything. We empathize with everything. All right, so what you need to do is get moving. Nothing has to be a long thing. Okay, everybody always putting stuff off because they're like, oh, I'm gonna do it later. I got an hour, I'm gonna set an hour. 10 minutes. 10 minutes of stretching, 10 minutes of just paying attention to your body like we did with meditation. It just makes your body aware. You're making yourself aware that something is going on in your body. You're setting an intention. Ooh, why do I feel that over there? Okay, you know what? I need that fixed. You're just actively telling yourself mentally. You're asking and inviting the healing process to happen. And that's what you want to do. So 10 minutes to 30 minutes, self-love. Anytime you don't have unconditional love or your heart chakra is blocked, it basically in the middle of your chest, you'll have heart palpitations, heart arrhythmias. There's an herb for all this. Just let y'all know. You'll have lung issues. You'll have asthma because you can't breathe because you ain't loving. All of this area right here, circulation issues because the lungs is what helps the blood circulate. The heart is the valve that helps the blood go where it needs to go. So if you have these issues, then that's what happens.
Oh,
all right,
I actually have, wait a minute, this is something new. I just learned something very vital. Thank you.
All right, cool.
So people who 9 times out of 10 have these issues, it's because they don't love unconditionally and they have self-love issues.
Exactly. And a lot of people have self-love issues from other things that's happened in their life.
Oh yeah, trauma.
A lot of different trauma, a lot of people telling you ain't worthy. Living in your purpose sometimes. I used to mix up herbs and dirt in my house and used to sit them somewhere, and my mom used to throw them away and say, stop messing with this voodoo. Stop messing with this voodoo. This is dirt and grass that I connected outside with some rocks. I don't know it's voodoo. I just like playing in the dirt. And so that stopped me from wanting to play in the dirt because I was like, ooh, voodoo. I didn't know what that was, but she scared me into believing it was something bad.
So I have something quick to add to kind of better explain like what you was asking about. So all 7 chakras are energy centers and they connect with different parts of the body. Whenever you have problems within those particular energy systems, they're going to start showing up in your physical body in the areas that you are associated with. So that's where all 7 of your energy centers.
So anything that's blocked, the next one is affected above and below. As above, so is below. So each one is, and the heart chakra is the most important because it's in the center of your body. So if it's blocked, it affects the upper chakras and it affects the lower chakras. So that's why the heart is such an important factor. You need to love. And if you don't love, you need to figure it out. If you don't hug, forget these masks, y'all. Go hug somebody. If you got to put the mask on, hug. If they got their vaccine and you got yours, hug them. I mean, however you want to do. I don't have no vaccine. I don't want to hug no vaccinated people. But yeah, I love you too.
That's why most people who have heart attacks and all that stuff,
because they scared. They scared to love. They live in fear. They scared to love. They never open up. Love is hard though. I'm not gonna lie. Love is hard. I mean, to unconditionally love somebody, trust somebody, and know that they could just tear you up in a minute. It's hard.
There's some control issues that stress you out.
Exactly.
Feeling like you control everything. We can't control, man. We got look. At the end of the day, we cannot control if we die right now. We can't control that. Anything can happen to us. But we try to put ourselves in this realm of as if we do. Am I on mute?
No, I'm talking about Tanya talking.
Oh, but yeah, no, we try to put ourselves in this realm and we try to approach life as if we can. So, and that's why a lot of us aren't as grateful as we need to be, because every time that we wake up, I mean, I feel like just to lay down at night and wake up the next morning, there's so many things that could happen to prevent that from happening. So,
rose quartz, roses, all about it. Look, because that's rose. So we have roses. This is love. We opening up our heart chakra. So this is how this relates to it.
You were meant to be here today.
All right. So the next one is throat chakra. Throat is all about communication, y'all. Where how you talk to yourself and how you talk to others. So what you can do for the throat chakra and stress management is setting boundaries. I say no all the time with a straight face.
You sure do.
With a straight
all
face. And he would have, but no, it's gonna be good. I say I let you know. I even do it to my kids. I know, but I love you. Okay. If it don't hurt nobody, it helps you center yourself, balance yourself, keep your frequency high. Tell them no. unexpected things happen sometimes that come up in the day. If you really know you want to sit in the crib all day and you know you're not going nowhere all day, hey, no. All right, no.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
Hey, y'all say no, it's
communication with it.
Or you can preface it with I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No.
I love you. You know you my boy. That's what I say. I'll be
Oh, yeah.
I tell my you know you my boy, right? No. I have to. All right. So it's expressing yourself verbally, speaking in your truth, your willpower, communication with yourself, how you communicate with others, and are you comfortable in saying no? So start not necessarily no. A lot of people say, oh well, maybe. That's a lot of me.
They can't do nothing.
That's a lot of me. I can't stand when people give me. That's like a hanger on her. I don't want that. Either you tell me yes or no, and bottom line me real quick, please. No. Okay. So that's your throat chakra. You want to open it up, start expressing yourself. And the most important thing, next slide, please.
Absolutely.
Is how do you, no excuses, negative talk, and how do you speak with yourself about yourself?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you know who we're looking at.
I don't know who you
look, everybody, Tanya, up in there, everybody.
We know.
How do you speak to yourself? Even if you say, we got to understand that we are worthy to be here. You're worthy to hold space in this room. Yes. Especially if I like you. Look, I don't pay for nobody. So if I pay attention to you, you are a good person. All right. So if nobody else tells you that day, you are a good person. Don't never let nobody tell you ain't shit. That's what I always say. Don't never let nobody tell you ain't shit.
Seriously.
It's amazing how we let people outside affect who we are. And we know us. I've been knowing myself for 43 years.
Even social media.
Tell me nothing. But somebody can come and try to tell you something very quickly about yourself.
Serious.
So be aware of how you talk to yourself.
Yes.
Any type of tone that has a not, never, I don't know, I hope, can't.
Won't.
No. You want
even I'm trying. Because I have a friend, she kept saying, I was on the phone one day, she kept saying, well, Jay, I'm trying to be a better person. I had to tell her like, yo, what's wrong with you?
Right.
You are a good person. You're just not perfect, bro. Nobody is perfect. Like, stop that. It was like killing me to hear her say that. She kept saying it. I'm trying to be a better person, Jamie. The reason I'm not gonna do it is I'm trying. Girl, forget him. You're a good person. He didn't say, like, don't do it.
So yes, definitely being aware of self-talk. And I what do you say all the time? What do you say all the time? And I said, I pinch you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I put violence around.
I get on it.
So she said, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
And look, and then when she do that, I'm gonna tell Lisa.
Oh, I know. And I heard that. And I'm like, oh.
No. So you gotta stop yourself from doing that, because I'm sorry indicates that you don't think you were, not that you don't think, but in some way, shape, or form, you didn't fulfill the need of someone else. You felt the need because you even paid attention. All right. You here, you present, you alive. We appreciate you. That's it. Affirmation. I am. Go. I am positive. Anything.
I'm happy.
I am
happy.
Say it together. I am
happy.
I am happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy. Sorry. I am happy. I am
joyous.
Say it again.
I am joyous.
Very good.
I am mentally free.
Yes.
Ooh. I am blessed.
Yes.
I am loved.
I am loved. I am grateful. I am grateful. I love it. I am happy.
I am powerful.
I am powerful.
Ooh.
So that's opening up your throat. Anytime you have issues where you do not communicate to yourself properly, anybody else, you always shun away, you passive aggressive. Can't stand passive aggressive people. Okay, so that affects your throat cancer, thyroid issues, shoulders tight, again, upper respiratory and asthma issues, esophageal issues. All of this area right here is affected just because you won't speak your mind. Speak your mind, okay?
So people have asthma issues and heart issues because
they heart ain't open up, and then they don't want to speak their mind. Okay, you might not even love yourself enough to think that you are worthy enough to speak your mind.
Right.
So that's how it flows up. The energy flows up.
I'm talking about with the asthma though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way mine's manifested, I randomly developed a stutter last year.
Exactly.
Very random, and I never stuttered before that.
Yes.
So
And if you can,
probably communication.
and so you can clear that yourself. Reiki can clear that as well, because we're working together to activate an energy in you to help with that and move that chakra down. So, I mean, move that energy up or down and get that flowing. So you can do it, like I said, you can do it yourself and you can do it through Reiki. That's what Reiki's for as well. All right, next.
What? That's not right.
Almost done. Oh, okay.
Who said
What's
that?
up?
Is that Tanya?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I must have accidentally pressed that.
You good?
I was like, Tanya got something to say.
What you say, Tanya? I'm sorry. You
No,
know
no,
that. You know I be trying to get y'all in here. I be forgetting about
She
y'all.
said it was an accident.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So now we're gonna go into the intuition side of everything. The third eye, which is the basically trust your intuition. If you got that feeling, most likely it's right. Y'all I don't know when somebody had told y'all on the TV or the cartoon or something that because you thought of it, it just cannot be true. Trust your intuition. Yeah. Trust yourself. Trust how your body feels about it. Because if you walking somewhere and all your body starts shaking, leave out of there. Okay, go on and go. No need to stress yourself out trying to figure out why my body feeling like this. Go ahead and go. If you need to rest, rest. All right. Sometime a nap at 12 o'clock is fine. But get up at 2 o'clock and handle your business. All right. But don't feel guilty about it laying there like, oh, I know I don't need to be doing this because then you defeat the whole purpose of the rest. All right. So just live in the moment, dive all the way into it, feel whatever emotion it's gonna be. If it needs to be crying, let it be crying. Cry. All right. If you need to yell, go outside and yell it or yell in the pillow. I mean, whatever moment you need to get yourself all the way back right that does not affect anyone else, that helps opening up your throat chakra, opening up to the next level, your third eye intuition. Remove people, places or things that make your vibration, your nervous system aggravated. Empaths understand this very well. So I think over here you think about a whole bunch of different stuff that you can
whole bunch.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. You're like, oh, I don't even want to get rid of that person, but they do make me mad, and I just can't do it.
It's easier as I get older to get rid of people now. Where, you know, I have a problem with saying no sometimes because I don't want to hurt your feelings. But it's getting easier for me now because I want to sleep well at night like they do.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
Indeed. Yeah, and that's what we're doing. The world has taught us to always care about other people.
Right.
And it's selfish to care about yourself. But I can't bring you the best self I can bring you unless I'm happy. Exactly. And if I'm sitting up there doing something I truly don't want to do with you, I know you're happy about it, but I'm suffering from it.
Right.
And what if I could have just told you no, and that person might accept it. They might not. But if you truly are good with your answer, then you be okay with saying no. That's it. Be proactive.
And trust yourself. Don't let anybody gaslight you or manipulate you. Like seriously, because it's real out here.
People do that. I mean, you meet a Leo. I don't know about any Leo. You meet a Leo man.
Virgo.
Leo man.
Hello, what you say? What y'all say?
Leo. You're
Leo.
Yes.
Leo, they naturally
Tanya said she a Leo man.
I said man, Leo man.
Oh, it's got to be men, Tanya. That's not you.
Leo man.
Oh, okay.
Tanya, we're both Leos. It's okay. It's all right, Tanya.
So the job is to be firm with whatever it is. Be okay with it. Try to remove it from your brain after you say no or whatever it is. No guilt. You're not feeling guilty about what? Taking care of yourself. You wasn't part of your plan today. Let it not be. Know your worth. If it doesn't make you feel good, don't do it. And I'm not saying with everything. Remember the 80-20 rule. Because, I mean,
you still got to do
you know, some stuff, it's not going to make you feel good, but it's necessary, okay? But let it only be 20% of your life that you're doing that. You're just not doing 80% of stuff that makes you feel awful. All right, that's what we're not doing. All right, so trust your intuition. Open up your third eye by trusting your intuition. Next, last one.
Oh, it's the last one?
It's the last
You
one.
know.
All right.
So you know your slides.
Yeah, because I skipped through the last two chakras are more into intuition and knowing and trusting the universe, and so I just kind of skipped over those, but you still need to apply them because they are your chakras. Yes. And so if y'all want to, at the Peace and Love Den, we will be offering chakra classes. I'm going to pull somebody in over here. Mm-hmm. We're going to be offering chakra classes so we can go more in depth, doing the symbols for chakra, the yoga for chakras, and different like that. Sometimes you'll do a yoga move and open up something in your hip, and you be like, ooh, I didn't even know I needed to release from there. And that's what chakras and yoga does.
That was happening during the meditation today for me.
Really?
When I was breathing, like it was like popping in certain areas of my back.
Yeah, you just woke up some of that energy. And when you take that white light and you guide that white light down, what you're doing is you mentally healing things, or you're mentally shining a light on different things in your body that you probably haven't set still enough to pay attention to. And so that's what that light is doing, is it's just shining in areas that you haven't paid attention to. Because you have to be quiet. You have to be quiet and be settled and be still so you can feel yourself. It's always stimulators, And sometimes you don't need to be stimulated. You need to listen to yourself and go within. That's what this is about, going within.
If you don't do it, your body, it'll do it naturally. Cause like you'll find yourself getting up in the middle of the night. Like seriously, like, cause I'm with my kids. My kids are all under the age of 10. And so it's never no quiet time when they're awake. But even if I would fall asleep, putting them to sleep, I'll wake up like,
amen.
So you know your time.
Sometimes I wake up be straight up 444. And it just be straight up that.
That's divine time.
Like straight up that. Right.
Yeah, that's lovely. I know when I had to take, my kids were younger, I dedicated an hour before I woke up anybody. I would sneak out the bed, turn on the TV. Don't know why I watched Law and Order. That was the only thing on. I just watched some Law and Order. It engulfed me, so I enjoyed it. And that was my hour of time. That was my hour to watch some crazy show about murder. But hey, it was my time. I can't explain it.
Like I do what I want to do with my time.
Yeah, it's my time. So that's what I did. And then when I woke up everybody else, I was already ready for the chaos. All right. So if I had to wake up and then the chaos started it, then I'm gonna be chaotic too. Now nothing's getting done. We all running around.
It's a part of your grounding. I kind of got into the habit of like, you know, if I had a kid and my wife is out of town, something like that, well, I'll get up and get myself together, get dressed, get ready to go before I wake them up.
You have to.
So focusing activities such as yoga that requires your full presence, attention, makes you lose track of time. So that's what you want to do. Anything that makes you lose track of time, you are aligned, you are happy, you are in a good space. This can be your crown chakra. So basically, if you find and focus on activities that you enjoy, guess what'll happen? You'll have mental health will be great. Your mental health, your focus, your memory, your knowledge, all of these things are improved. If you have a blockage in your crown, guess what happens? Alzheimer's disease, you know, losing focus, anxiety, you're frantic, affects your nervous system. Knowledge, can't remember nothing because you have a blockage in your crown. You're not focusing.
And that blockage is that you're not spending enough focus and energy and stuff that you like to do.
But stuff that you like to do are things that keep you in a calm state, in a happy state, because you want to get to the love state, love conscious state. Yeah. So that's all right. Next one. So my company, Sunny Moon Remedies, the products and services that we provide is herbal teas for anxiety, sleep, weight loss, women's health, male health, COVID, herbal smoke blends, Reiki energy healing, hypnotherapy. I am creating a program where you incorporate all these things. That's why I had such a hard time creating a stress management class and not creating a chakra class, because everything is in immersion. Everything it works together as a whole. We all one. Everything is oneness. So you can't work on the outside of the body without working on the inside. I have the bath soap because your skin is your biggest organ. It's constantly absorbing things. I have the oils because your skin, again, is the biggest organ. It's constantly absorbing things. And most likely whatever is in my product on the outside and I'm going to have you soaking in or rubbing on, we're going to also ingest it. We're going to smoke it. I mean, hey, it's all in immersion is what I'm calling. So that's my program I'm creating, is in immersion. We're going to have yoga, yoni steams. Yoni steams are good for women for different reasons, menopause, traumas, focusing on the root chakra. It's not just about, I saw this girl, she called it pretty kitty. I say, no, it's not just about the pretty kitty. All right, the flavors, whatever, not the flavor.
Where are we going with this training?
I'm trying to stay on track. I did good all the way up to this moment. Okay, so it ain't just about your pretty kitty. It's really about, you know, opening up your chakra. Thank you, broke out. All right, so bath soap, and we will also provide you with a space to host any type of events. Not big, but it is fine. Here it is. All right. That's it. I think that's it. Yes.
I think you got another slide on there.
Yeah, peace and love then. Open and make.
Oh, May 22.
Very nice.
Good job. All right.
So how y'all feel? Y'all feel stress-free?
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all know how to take on the day?
Yes.
Attack it. Anybody have anything that's virtually want to say something? Just unmute yourselves. I see Linda came on. Hey, Linda Chapman. Good to see you.
Grab out a smoke blend.
Right now.
Right.
Get it in.
I'll be back.
Anybody? No, everybody good?
Thank y'all for attending. Everybody who attends can get half off on the Reiki session.
Oh, y'all hear that? Say it. Everybody
All
that
right, so
attends
I'm
get
gonna
get half off on a Reiki session.
Yes, everybody here, half
So,
off on the
you
Reiki
had some people
session.
come in and get off.
They gotta be
Recorded it,
here
though.
to the end to get the CE credit.
Oh, gotta be here to
Gotta
the
be here to
end.
the end
I
for the
feel
CE
that.
credit. Credit. All right, y'all.
All right, well, look, y'all go have a powerful evening and we'll a day, and we'll see y'all
A
later.
stress-free.
Stress-free day.
Stress-free.
Managed, stress managed free day. To yourself. Bye-bye.